Hi everybody, it's Tim. I know I spend a lot of time showing in my videos the view of the Hudson River and most of my plants down by the pool because it's kind of one of my favorite spots, but I hate that I ignore the area up by the house. And I think that's an important area because I get away with a little bit more up here. Everything seems to be a little bit bigger up here because it's in a better planting zone, I think, because it's protected by the house. The bananas are bigger, a lot of the elephant ears are bigger, so there's some bigger stuff up here. And I thought I would just kind of show what I have up against the house and what's under the deck. Because just because you have a deck, and most of us have them here in North America, you can plant under it if it's high enough. And I've done that here, and I thought I'd talk a little bit about that. I was just trying to think what would be good to show people today, and I thought, you know what, I kind of leave this area alone. I quickly go through it, so that's what I'm doing today. It is the 22nd of September. It's the first day of fall. I'm never happy in fall because there's so much work to be done. And you're not seeing all the mess that's in my driveway where I'm taking out all the tropicals, but that will be on a future video that I'm going to put on YouTube. But right now, I just want to take you through down here and show you what's going on. Okay? Thank you. So this is the main path coming into my garden from the driveway. And if you watched any of my other videos, you've probably seen it. But the Musabastu here, they're towering up here by the house, which they are not doing by the pool. They're probably 4 times as big, if not 5 times as big. And that's Charo, the Chihuahua. She's 15 years old, and she just kind of hangs out up here. But I love this little area here because I put a lot of my bird of paradise, my red bananas, and things that you would think would suffer a little bit in the shade up here. And that's my Cuban Royal up there on the deck. But more Musabastu, just a little bit away from the house, but just as big. And in the shade, and it gets morning sun, things do well. Like my Trachycarpus is really growing right here. It was a small one that my parents brought up from Georgia. This is my hardy pomegranate. I've got pomegranates on it this year, and I always think, oh, I should have planted that in some place that had a little bit more sun. But you can see I have pomegranates, so it must be doing something right here. But yes, it is in shade, and sometimes I think even the sago is doing well in this dappled shade here. So things up here seem to grow a little bit different. Here's another Trachycarpus, and I got this one in the mail from Plant Delights, and it's just growing so fast. A red banana here by my fountain. I have it off right now because it's too loud. The pond's loud enough with the waterfall there. You wouldn't even be able to hear me. And my Robellini back in there. All doing well. I am going to take out some of this bamboo over there. I think I said that in one of my other videos. But if you have a deck, there's so much opportunity to do things in and around it. And I would have never thought that the gingers and the elephant ears and the bird of paradise would do well up here against the house and even under the deck. Look at the size of this. It's towering over me. It's almost up. And this is not a short little deck. This is at least 10 feet. So, and the gingers are doing well under here. They seem to really like it with this morning sun coming through and then shade in the afternoon. So they're benefiting from it. Even the castor bean this one I did not plant. It came up to the right there. I did not plant this one. It just came up all on its own. I must have dropped a seed somewhere. But all along the koi pond here, things are doing pretty well. You can see some ships out on the mighty Hudson River there, coming down, barges with a tugboat moving something. It's always fun to watch what kind of ships are going on the Hudson. But this area here, I debated whether to put the koi pond so close to the deck and the house, but it actually protects the koi pond quite a bit. Knock on wood, I've had no problems with people, or not people, but eagles, and I do have eagles, and things getting into the pond and taking my koi. So I think because it's so close to the house and there's always activity up here with my dogs, it definitely helps. Where the koi pond were further out in the yard, it might make a big difference on dealing with predators. But I love it here, and I love that I can be on the top of the deck and look down. But yeah, all of this is in the shade. Now, this papyrus I took out. It just was spreading so fast in my koi pond, and I need to give it away, and that's rubber plant there. And these are just things under here that I just put in. Sometimes under here it's just whatever's left that I couldn't find a home for anywhere else goes under the deck. And yes, I have way too many plants, and I think I'm going to have a plant sale next year. But that just shows how you can take this space and use it and make it interesting and fun, rather than just going, oh, it's under the deck, there's not enough light, I'm not going to put anything there. And then going down to the main walk here, to the pool, it just looks really tropical. So anyway, it was a short video, but I thought it would just be fun to share. And I hope everybody is having a great September. And please like and subscribe. And ask me questions and comments. I love interacting with everybody because I learn a lot from all of you gardeners, and I love sharing information.